Hey, boys and girls. This week, we're going to continue talking about opinion writing. We talked about this a lot last week in our conferences. We started learning how an opinion writing is where you have an opinion on something. So, we talked about the difference between opinion, fact, and opinion. So, we talked about how when you have an opinion on something, you can share that in a writing, but you have to be able to explain why that's your opinion. So that would be your details in opinion writing. So this week, we're reading a book called The Perfect Pet. So you guys are going to listen to this read aloud. I want you to pay attention to each pet that is shared in this read aloud. And I want you to pick one of these pets as what you think would be the perfect pet. Remember, this is your opinion, so everybody's can be different. Today, you guys are going to write a paragraph in your writing journal sharing which pet you think is perfect, and I want you to give me 3 reasons why that is the perfect pet. So you're going to write a paragraph in your writing journal sharing why you think picking your perfect pet and giving me 3 reasons why you think that's the perfect pet. And you guys are going to share this in our conference tomorrow. So we won't do it in our conference for Monday. We'll do it in our conference for Tuesday. So we're going to listen to the read aloud first.
Hi, friends. How are you today? As you know, I love books. I love good stories, and I love sharing them with you. And I have another good one today. This one is called The Perfect Pet, and it's written by Margie Palantini and illustrated by Bruce Watley. So I hope you like it as much as I do. Let's get started. Elizabeth really wanted a pet. Her parents really did not. They gave her a plant instead. Mind you, it was a very good looking plant, as cactus plants go, and it had quite a prickly sense of humor. Elizabeth named it Carolyn, which seemed to suit it just fine. It was absolutely no trouble, and it was a very good listener. Snuggling was a bit of a challenge. However, Elizabeth managed a quick hug now and then. Elizabeth really did like the plant, but she still really wanted a pet. And she had a plan. The element of surprise. So, how about a horse? Huh? What? Who? Said father. Who? What? Huh? Said mother. She woke them up. I could ride it, give it carrots, lumps of sugar. A horse would be the perfect pet. What do you say? Father yawned. A horse is too big. Mother sighed. Our yard is too small. Why, it would eat us out of house and home, said father. A horse is not quite perfect, dear, said mother, going back to sleep. Not quite perfect, said father sleepily. Scratch the horse. Catch them off guard. What about a dog? Huh? What? Who? Said father as he stood in front of the mirror shaving. Who? What? Huh? Said mother, peeking from behind the shower curtain and dripping soapy water. I could take it for walks, teach it tricks, feed it treats, play fetch. A dog would be the perfect pet. What do you think? Father spit shaving cream. Dogs bark. They're much too loud. Mother grabbed a towel. They jump all over the furniture. A dog is not quite perfect, Elizabeth, said father as he shaved. Not quite perfect, called Mother from the shower. Forget Fido. A full stomach. Burp. You know what would hit the spot right about now? Asked Elizabeth. I'm thinking a cat. Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother. A cat could lick the plates, curl up in my lap, drink leftover milk, and we'd always know what to do with all that extra string. A cat would be the perfect pet. So, how about it? Father picked up the newspaper. Cat scratch. Mother cleared the table. Cats shed all over. A cat is definitely not the perfect pet, said Father. Achoo! I'm sneezing already, said Mother. Cross off Kitty. Go for broke. How about a bird, a bunny, turtle, fish, guinea pig, rat? Any? All? Take your pick, said Elizabeth. Her parents looked at each other. Nope, afraid not. Not quite. Too fishy. Don't even go there. What's left? Moaned Elizabeth. Doug. Elizabeth was thinking she would never find the really, really, really perfect pet when, what do you know? She really, really did. In fact, she almost stepped on it. Right there on her rug, a bug. Elizabeth picked him up. She held him in her hand, looked him in the eyes. He wasn't too big. He definitely was not too loud. He couldn't jump on the furniture, didn't scratch, didn't shed. And how much food could he possibly eat? He was the perfect pet. Carolyn agreed. Snug. Doug moved right in to the lovely house in the corner of Elizabeth's room. It had everything a bug could possibly want and more, including his very own cactus plant, as Carolyn was only a hop, skip, and jump away. He truly enjoyed sunning himself in her sand. Of course, Elizabeth provided him with enough crumbs to satisfy any growing bug's appetite. As expected, their relationship was a tad different than the usual. Doug could not give Elizabeth a pony ride. She could not take him for a walk. He could not catch a ball or fetch, no matter how many times they practiced. And try as he might, Doug just couldn't get the hang of playing with string. But he was very helpful with homework. He always knew where to put a decimal or a period. See him up there? And he loved snuggling up with Elizabeth each night for a story. See him on the pillow? What more could you ask? He was perfect. Unsnuggled. With all those crumbs and plenty of sun, Doug grew by leaps and bounds. He was one big, healthy bug, and then some. The only trouble really came one Saturday morning, many weeks later. Elizabeth's mother came into her bedroom to get the laundry, and, there's a bug in the bed, she screamed. Uh-oh. A bug? Shouted Father, ready to swat. That's Doug, said Elizabeth, very protectively. He's my pet. Her parents looked at each other. Pet? Pet, said Elizabeth, just like you wanted. He's not big like a horse. He isn't loud like a dog. He doesn't jump on the furniture, scratch, or shed. And he hardly eats a thing. But a bug? Asked Father. A bug? Repeated Mother. Doug, said Elizabeth. And he's perfect. He's getting bigger. One big, happy family. Think we should have said yes to the dog? Whispered Father to Mother. Mother shrugged. I don't know. We have more room on the couch with the bug. Elizabeth smiled and tossed Doug a piece of popcorn. And that is the story of the perfect pet. I wonder if you think a bug is a perfect pet. I don't know. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye now.
Okay, now your assignment for today is to read. You are going to think about all of the pets that we learned about in this story. So we learned about a horse. We learned about a dog, a cat. Then they listed a bird, a bunny, a turtle, a fish, a guinea pig, a rat, and a bug. I want you to decide which one of those you think would be the perfect pet and give me 3 reasons why that's the perfect pet. So you're going to write a paragraph. You're going to tell me what the perfect pet is and 3 reasons why that's the perfect pet. And tomorrow, on Tuesday, during our reading conference or during our conference time, we're going to share it and see which pets you guys pick. And Miss Dennis is going to pick a pet too and give you guys the reasons that I think it's the perfect pet.